President Pranab Mukherjee today, in a speech, has spoken about diversity, tolerance, and plurality. The speech is being interpreted in many ways. We have with us today our Chief of National Bureau, Manish Chibbar, to talk about the speech. Manish, is it a signal to the government, the speech, in any way?
It's a very use of very calibrated words, and the president, he's a political animal. He knows what he's talking about. So in a way, he's gone the whole hog. He sent a very clear message to the government that the entire world is looking. So, and he's also, in doing so, he's ensured that he's also not crossed that Lakshman Rekha. Okay. It's a very, very firm but gentle nudge to the government that you must act, because the secular fabric of this country is under a strain.
Is it would you say the president is making a political statement here?
He's the first political president, through and through political president in a long time that we know.
Who has been a career politician.
Yeah, he has been a career politician, and while delivering this address, do remember that it was at a book launch which had nothing to do with the lynching or beef ban or any other ban. It was a simple book launch where he spoke, and suddenly out of the blue he started talking about this issue. So that means he had done his homework. He had come prepared to say what he wanted to say, and he delivered it. So it is a political statement because of the timing of that statement. Okay. And also because of the kind of words that he has used, diversity, pluralism of this country, tolerance. So it is as political as he could have been.
Okay. Now that the president has spoken on this, do you think it puts pressure on the Prime Minister to say something on this, because the criticism has been that the PM has remained silent through and through?
Certainly it does, because now that the president, and who's the commander-in-chief of armed forces, he has also spoken out. Yeah. So obviously it does put a lot of pressure on the Prime Minister to speak, and especially because in the run-up to what the president said, a lot of questions have been asked of the Prime Minister that he is also a very political Prime Minister who is already always available on social media. He's very active on social media. So the reason so far, today Omar Abdullah, former J&K Chief Minister, for example, he wondered on Twitter that if Mr. Modi, our Prime Minister, could tweet wishing good health to Navjot Sidhu, the BJP leader and former Amritsar MP. So why couldn't he have done the same for to reach out to the family of Ikhlaq, the person who was murdered, lynched in Dadri. So questions are being asked, and now that the president has spoken, I am sure the Prime Minister is under a lot of pressure, especially after what has happened yesterday. Because eminent two people, Nayanthara Saigal and Ashok Vajpayee, they decided to return their awards to the government. So it's I think a clear signal from the presidency that the president has to act now, and if he does not act now, then it will be a clear signal that he is all whatever is happening, all the bad things that are happening, they need his silent approval, which is something, and that is why he said that he's used the three words that he has used.
Right. Thank you so much, Manish.